Well, guys, welcome back to the edge of the bubble.
A lot of our instruments, like rockets and drones and even larger stuff like a helicite, seem to get physically pushed away or malfunction when they make contact with the bubble boundary. It sounds insane. So to try and get a better handle on why this is happening, we've invited Preston and his team back to run our next experiment. So Preston, why don't you talk a little bit about what you're gonna do tonight and what do you need from us?
Well, we're gonna set up 100 drones in this area, and then we're gonna lay a 10 by 10 grid pattern. Then we're gonna move that in and out of the bubble wall up to 1,000 feet.
Preston, do I understand that these are horizontal stacks, or are we going to do a vertical?
These are horizontal stacks.
Awesome. The drones come equipped with GPS instruments, which let us track all of their movements from launch to the sky and back. So if anything weird affects the drones as they go through the boundary, hopefully the data can tell us exactly where it happened and for how long. While you guys do that, we're going to be recording the drones with specialty cameras and LIDAR. We'll also launch a rocket at one point while you guys are flying to see if it can get through the bubble boundary too.
Sounds like a plan.
So at this point, I think we need to get putting stuff together and get to work because it's going to be dark soon, and you guys got a lot of work to do.
That we do.
Let's get to work, y'all.
Hey, Thomas, to the science tent. Drones are all connected. We got a green light to go.
Go, Thomas, go.
Copy that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Drones are hot.
Okay, taking off.
The center of that formation should be right over the bubble boundary.
Right over the post, marking the western boundary.
What's the elevation?
We are at 250 feet.
Got about 25 off right now. 30.
Where are they at in relation to the boundary, can you tell?
It definitely seems like as they transition from outside the boundary to inside, they disconnected from the Wi-Fi. Right now they're transitioning through it, and you can see that there's a lot disconnecting and dropping off.
As the swarm rose in elevation and moved back and forth through the bubble boundary, the drones kept losing their Wi-Fi connection only when they passed through the boundary. As soon as they were through it, the connection would come back. Every single time, and with all 100 drones.
It is coming into the bubble now.
We can confirm that with what it's showing on the computer.
Yeah.
What's the elevation?
It's 1,000 feet.
Looks pretty stable there.
Let us know when they start their descent.
They're starting to come down now.
Oh. We're getting some pretty big wobble.
Whoa! They're starting to fall out of formation.
Look at that.
So maybe that signal came from the bubble boundary and messed up the drones.
All back down.
The second phase of the drone experiment was going to be much smaller. These drones were set to fly in consecutive pairs in and out of the bubble boundary, and once again to an elevation of 1,000 feet. We wanted to see if fewer drones would be able to maintain a more stable Wi-Fi connection.
And the show is rolling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch.
Drones are hot.
First two taking off.
What's our elevation?
Coming up on 500 feet.
500 feet and climbing. Hey, Travis, we are approaching 900 feet.
Copy that, Thomas.
And we're over 900 now.
We're now over 900.
Copy that. We're about to launch the rocket in about 10 seconds.
We're at 1,000 feet.
The drones have reached their ceiling of 1,000 feet. We're passing through the bubble boundary now.
Rockets launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That one went.
The drones are now on their way down.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see it? Something just zipped right across the sky. Eric, something just zipped right overhead just above Homestead 2, moving real fast. I don't know if you had any cameras looking this way.
The high-speed cameras are going and pointed that direction. There's a great possibility I caught it in the camera.
Copy. I didn't see anything in real time, so I'll look for it when I process the camera data.
That was one of the most stunning UAPs I've ever seen, and it appeared right after we launched that rocket.
Next group is up.
We were hoping it might show up again during the rest of our drone swarm, but the remaining pairs flew without anything unusual showing up.
The final set of drones are on their way down.
So hopefully, whatever that blue orb was, we caught it on one of our cameras, and it'll show up after Eric has time to process it with his MetaFrame software.
Now, Pete, I know you've got some data to share with us from the bubble boundary. You ready to bring that up?
Sure, I'll show you what I have. So this is the terrestrial laser scanner data from just outside the bubble boundary.
So you can see over here, this is the face of the mesa, and then the tree line, and Homestead 2 is right in those trees.
Look at that.
Now, what is this?
I can't zoom over there to it. What's up in the sky?
Well, it seems like the trees there appear to be pushed up in the sky above the Homestead area. You think we're looking at displaced data there again? Because we've certainly seen that before.
We have, but displaced from what?
Let's see if that lines up with the other features.
Okay.
If you zoomed in just a little bit.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
It's supposed to be right there. Look right there. It's supposed to fit. So it's top of that tree,
Displaced.
right over Homestead 2, and it's pushed out.
60 meters.
60 meters. So for some reason, you're displaced about 200 feet away from Homestead 2. That's right where we saw a blue orb fly from the mesa across Homestead 2 to the trees on the south.
Wow.
Pete's LIDAR data was split, and part of it was displaced like 200 feet away from where it should have appeared. I swear that's right where Caleb and I saw a UAP during the experiment. That's too crazy to be a coincidence.
I'm going to take us to the exact time of Pete's LIDAR scan. And remember, this will play like a time lapse. Okay, so you may recognize already the form that you see. You know, that this lines up perfectly with the flight plan for the drones.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play forward. Any new lights emerge?
I think I see it.
I'm backing up. Okay, going forward. Okay, there's the light.
It's right over Homestead 2.
That could be it. It could very well be.
And see, if you look close, these are the posts for the bubble boundary right here by Homestead 2.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Right, so that kind of gives you reference as to where you're at in space.
And it appeared right about the time we said that it would appear. So during about that same time, we've got your LIDAR, anomaly, we've got that light in the sky, and then we've got the other things going on with the drone, so that's fascinating. I mean, it correlates anyway.
Right.
I don't know what that UAP was, where it came from, or where it went, but could it have been related to Pete's messed up data? And was it somehow connected to whatever caused the issues that Sky Elements had at the start of the experiment? Just more questions we need to find answers for. You know, I gotta tell you, the more and more we do these experiments on the barrier of the bubble wall, whatever it is, it makes me think it could be a real thing.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Well, I have a feeling that's going to be a driver for our experiments for weeks to come.
Right.
We're gonna figure this out, guys.
All right. This is the kind of homework I like to have.